Microphone.
That's the one.
Computer audio is output B.
Oh, I can hear you. And me. Alright, I'm getting a loop so we have sound. And I got music. It's a little loud.
Alright, check computer audio. Boop. Alright. Now we're here.
We should be good. Alright, so you want to run that back? Do we need to
Yeah, we're gonna have to run that back just a second.
just rewind it?
Rewind it.
Yeah, something about a rampage. Alright, what
Rampage! So anyway, oh, look, Kenny made you dehydrate, and me, okay.
When you dehydrate, I will, do my new thing. Which is all about ASMR, and, except for you can't hear it, that's fine. Go ahead.
You can't, that's sad.
Because, it's blocking out the noise with the microphone, with the noise cancellation.
Gotcha. So, it's
a lot of head.
that wonderful Thursday night again with Drink and Think Trivia. As always, we are your hosts. This is Lucas, and I am Doug. And
Hello.
Fluffy left me, but she was here a second ago.
Taz is sleeping in front of me, so both Fluffies have abandoned us.
Oh. So, all the stuff as per usual. And, if you're joining us for the first time, I hope there are maybe new people out there. As per usual, if you want to join with us, scan that QR code in the top right. It'll bring you a Triv Now. That is your room code, ZYBG. A couple things before we get started. No really new big announcements. Recap from last week. We're no longer at Blackhoof. We're going to be doing SporkleCon in September. I can't stop burping. And stuff is just going. Oh, right. Theme night. We're doing 80s this month. The event is up on our page. I'll throw the ad out probably later today or tomorrow. Aside from that, I think that's about it. But before we get started, as per always, rules. Rule number 1, don't be a dick. Which applies to anything dickish. Cheating, making fun of each other, that kind of stuff. You guys can make fun of us. We're not going to make fun of... We'll make fun of you. Just don't make fun of each other. And rule number 2 is see rule number 1. And the third rule, new one that we've come up with, is you do you, boo-boo.
There it is.
Do whatever you like. Just don't be a dick to other people. So,
Don't be a dick.
rule 1 supersedes rule 3. So, if you're gonna do you, but you're a dick, just don't be a dick.
There you go. Easy peasy.
Well, we have our normal 6 rounds of questions. 8 questions apiece. Everything from current events to human body. Who's that Pokemon? That one's gonna be hard.
Who's that Pokemon?
And famous nicknames. So,
That one's not gonna be hard. You'll be fine.
it's cool. It's good. I will say
It's all great.
the Who's That Pokemon is probably the hardest one tonight. The human body is kind of hard.
Human body is a little difficult as well. Those 2 categories are a little difficult, and we kind of bookended it with a couple easier categories, in my opinion. I think current events are always generally not too hard, and then my 2 categories were fairly general, I would argue. They tried to be general. Oh yeah, because it's national parks. National parks, maybe not. We'll see. Geography's tough.
Yeah. So,
But we've got the rules out of the way. We've got the categories that we're gonna play. What are you drinking tonight, Doug?
what am I always drinking tonight, Pinky? Coors Light.
Pinky and the... Oh, wait. If I'm Pinky, you're the brain?
No,
That's not gonna go well.
probably not.
And I am drinking Boulder Rock. It's their IPA, which is why it had so much head.
Het.
Ha! So we got the drinking. Time for the thinking?
There's no 50-50s. Oh, there are 50-50s this round.
Oh,
Do we
no.
want to play the game again?
I am more than welcome to play the game if people enjoy the game.
Did people...
That's the key.
Let's poll the audience. Audience, did you enjoy our 50-50 round game last week?
If you have no clue what you're talking about, say so, and we can fill you in.
Yep. I'm going to change the timer to 1:30 this time, because 2 minutes was just
So...
way too long.
I do actually have something to do with this. It's kind of neat. While you prep us for the first round, we can legitimately poll the audience.
Oh, that's cool.
Create a new poll question. There we go. Yes. No.
Maybe.
What? Question mark. Maybe?
Sometimes, always, never.
Dot, dot, dot. No Pokemon. Do not allow... Oh, allow additional votes. You can also spend bits or channel points to vote extra. And you have 3 minutes to tell us if you want to see a speed round. There you go.
Nice.
All right. There's a poll out. If you weren't here, there was speed shot round. We have a 50-50 round. If you can complete it in a minute and a half, Doug and I will take a shot. And you have options whether you want to answer, and you can even invest more in it if you really want us to take shots for some reason. And if no one cares, we just won't do it. Easy peasy. Done and done.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah, cool. Well, let's get started with current events. Round number 1, current events as per usual. Number 1, starting off with the current events as per usual. The Tonys went down on Sunday, and another member joined the infamous EGOT Club. Who was it? For those of you who don't know, an EGOT is if you win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony.
The only thing I think of when I hear EGOT is 30 Rock.
Yeah.
And Tracy Jordan.
I mean, he got the EGOT, so...
He did get the EGOT. Somehow. He was an entertainer, man.
He just wants to entertain people.
He did. He read the dictionary. Kim's right. I forgot about that. Was that how he got his, the Tony? He read the dictionary. That show's great.
Yeah, it was a... What was it? He was reading... He did a book on tape or something like that?
Something like that. Alright. Let's see here. Why do I have Discord messages? What's going on? I don't know. Never mind. I thought it was something important. How many teams do we have? I haven't got there yet.
About 5. So we're all there.
Ah, nice. We're all here. We're all checked in.
And the answer is Jennifer Hudson. She got her Tony for co-producing the best musical, which is A Strange Loop.
Nice. All right. Cool. Next question. It won't let me release. I hate when it does that.
Yeah, that.
In sports news, the highly controversial Saudi-backed league LIV Golf Invitational Series kicked off over the weekend in London. Who won? You know what LIV stands for?
League International Vary.
See, I thought it was something stupid like that. It's the Roman numeral for
54.
54. That's how many holes they play. So they only play 3 rounds instead of 4 rounds of golf. So they play 54 holes. And the only reason I know that is because they talked about it on the radio, which I thought was, but that was really neat. That was why because I was trying to come up with something like that, like some crazy acronym for LIV. And it was just, yeah, it's the Roman numeral.
Yep. I will say I have gotten a couple people who have said they are coming on afterwards to play games. So we're going to be playing Rift Tracks tonight again. Hopefully this time we will have more than like 4 people playing. So
last time we had 3. It was me, you, and Ali.
That's true. We will have more than that.
It was still good.
So it was still good, and it's a lot of fun. It's like any Jackbox game, except they use actual film to... You don't know what Rift Tracks is? If you've watched Mystery Science Theater 3000, it's the same thing, just a different set of people doing it.
I mean, it's basically Mad Libs, but with old movie film.
Yep. Really, really bad, like, D movie film. Not even B movie.
Oh, yeah, no, it's like... It's bad. But it's entertaining.
Yep.
The correct answer was Charles Schwartz. Schwartzel?
Schwartzel.
And he shot 7 under par, earned $4 million for his 54 holes of golf. The poll has ended.
Yes, we're playing a speed
We got one vote of yes. One singular vote.
That is unanimous, so...
Let me look at the vote breakdown. No one even contributed channel points. What is the shenanigans? Oh, well.
All right. more sports. Yesterday, started the Stanley Cup Finals. Which two teams are duking it out for the greatest trophy in sports?
Do you love the Stanley Cup? Well, since they're not on here, and we all know, thank you, Kenny. The Hurricanes farm team, the Chicago Wolves, advanced to the Calder Cup Finals, so
Ooh.
that's neat. Pyotr Kochenkov, our new goalie, who got to play a little bit in the NHL playoffs, is currently leading them along their way.
If you're just joining us and you want to play along, don't answer in chat. Make sure you answer through our TrivNow, either the app or the browser. Just scan the QR code in the top right of our channel, and you will see how to play. Very straightforward.
Easy peasy, and you would only be 3 questions behind.
Yep. Not a lot, so.
Tell us, Doug.
And the answer
I'm technology
is...
dumb. I don't know how to vote.
It'd be the Colorado Avalanche and the Tampa Bay Lightning, which I found...
Tell me, Doug, who's leading the series?
That'd be the Colorado Avalanche, who won an overtime last night in the first 2 minutes of overtime. Just absolutely great, because overtime stresses me out to no end.
Overtime is stressful. Sudden death is horrifying.
Oh, it's so bad. Why would you do this to us? So it started, but I found the most disturbing news of all time. My mother is dating a man who grew up in Tampa his whole life and is a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, and she sent me a picture, or not a picture, she sent me a text and said, "Let's go Lightning," and I was like, "You are dead to me."
Done. Not talking to you ever again.
Done. All right.
The cheerleading squad roster was posted for which NFL team that features the first out transgender cheerleader that will make her debut this upcoming season?
I like how certain people made, like, I thought we were going to stay away from politics and stuff. Like, people could interpret that as politics as well. Like,
Yep.
What does it matter?
Just questions about what's going on in the world.
I figure if it shows up in enough, like, news streams and stuff.
Although you do know that if we continue to do questions like the one we're eventually going to get to, I'll have to become Colbert and you will have to be Jon Stewart.
Oh yeah, I just always assumed that that would be our dynamic. That it was
pretty much.
It was going to be the either the Colbert Show or
wait, what's it? What was that?
last week? No, that's John Oliver. Colbert Report or Daily Show.
Yeah, the Daily Show. See, I knew it had something with day in it. I could not put it together.
It was
correct answer. Yeah. Tell me about it.
I was just gonna say my brain's been all day.
It's so good. The correct answer here was the Carolina Panthers. The Top Cats have added Justine Lindsay, 29-year-old black transgender woman. Good for them.
From what I heard or what I saw,
Look at the devil. Yeah.
They was by and large one of the best ones in that tryout.
Yeah.
And had tried out before and was turned down because of that.
Yep.
And now that it's a lot more open and whatnot, they're like, "Oh, thank God we can finally take you in." All right, in keeping with the status quo of all things insane, but as is with the last few years at this point, who's surprised? Which GOP member of Congress was revealed to have been a former unlicensed escort, lady of the night, call girl, and had 2 abortions? Notice I didn't say hooker, because when they're dead, they're called hookers.
This is lies and libel, and we will take you to court just like we did Amber Heard and prove her innocence or something. I don't know.
Yeah, how'd that work out for her?
Said like we did to Amber Heard. See, we were the Johnny Depp side.
Oh, okay.
You mustachio devil.
My bad. That, free at last. But really, if that's just going into like historical politics, it's always the most vocal who end up doing the thing that they're most vocal about. Like there was that senator years ago who was like so super anti-gay, and then got caught in an airplane bathroom trying to solicit gay sex from someone in a bathroom. And I'm like, yeah.
What is the Shakespeare quote? Doth protest too much.
Yep. Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
Yep. Although Ted Cruz would have been the best answer.
Yeah.
Is Liz Cheney like
She's
Dick's daughter?
Yeah, she's yeah, Dick's daughter. Or
She's
yeah,
little
it's daughter. Yeah, it's daughter. I thought she was
okay.
nephew or niece, but no, it's daughter.
I refuse to refer to her as anything other than Little Richard from now on.
Well, the answer is Lauren Boebert,
Yeah.
which I didn't. I recently found out it took her 4 tries to get her GED, and she didn't get it until just after she got on the ballot.
What state is she from, Doug?
Colorado.
No, Colorado.
What
team plays in Colorado?
That'd be the Avalanche.
That'd be the
But
Avalanche. And what other team? What other team plays in Colorado, Doug?
Denver Broncos.
The Broncos.
But it's
That's
also
a representative, baby.
it's a rep though. But she's also kind of like Marjorie Taylor Greene, where she ran in a place that like nobody cared.
No, but yeah, they just voted for the person on the ballot.
Yep.
All right. Aw, and more depressing news, because why not? What national park is currently flooding so severely that houses are literally being washed away? Speaking of literally being washed away by weather, Rapidan or something, one of the islands on the Outer Banks, has had a lot of flooding going on, and houses were washing away. And I happened to check my mother's list on Vrbo of our vacation houses. Not one of the houses washing away, but in the town where it was happening.
Oh,
My dad is not fond of being surrounded by the ocean. Why he won't get on boats. Like, he likes the coast, but he does not like being surrounded by water. And the Outer Banks, you have to cross that bridge and get on the teeny strip of islands, you know. So I thought it was hilarious, sadly for the people who own those houses, but hilarious that the place where my mom picked a house is where stuff is literally being consumed by the ocean.
That's, yeah. Seeing those videos of just the houses, the ocean coming in and just like ripping them away. Like, oh, Mother Nature is not to be fooled with.
It's the time-old tale of, which I mean, you could use the Bible parody of building your house on sand, but seriously, it's that old thing of don't try to build your house somewhere stupid. It's like those people who built their house, that like fort on the little island in the middle of the Mississippi River. There was some fort there, and they built like a whole city there, and they're like, engineers are like, it's gonna flood, and they're like, nah, we've lived here for 20 years, and they're like, I don't care, it's gonna flood, now we're gonna stay here, and then they got washed away. And now it's like some weird ghost town, like part of the island comes back out every now and then, there's like partial houses there, so thank you for the horrifying nightmare you left us all with. The correct answer, Yellowstone.
Isn't that essentially what New Orleans does, though? It's like, we're underwater.
Exactly. New Orleans is literally, they have to engineer their city not to sink into the ocean. You know what other city did that? Atlantis. You know what happened to them? No one knows.
I mean,
I've listened to a lot of podcasts about Atlantis this week.
I'm pretty sure Amelia Earhart made her airplane to be waterproof too, and
Almost speaking of which, the episode of Red Wave I listened to today was the Bermuda Triangle. Just don't mess with Mother Nature. You'll be all right.
Oh, I'm so glad.
But I digress.
I'm so glad I got this question. So some truly bonkers and kind of sad in a good way news is that Canada and Denmark have come to an agreement to end a war between them that has been quote-unquote raging since 1971. What was this delicious conflict called?
Disappointed in you.
I just want everyone to know we came up with, like, for incorrect answers, we came up with so many of them that I really wanted to do, but
I was a fan of the let's see, what else could I have put with it?
The Coors Crusade was my favorite.
The Coors Crusade was really good. I like the was it the Tecate Tango or something. Although let's be honest, the Tecate would definitely have to be like a salsa or something.
The truly travesty.
There were so many good ones. Let's see, what was Jin? We had one for like every.
Oh yeah,
everything.
the Courant kerfuffle.
I was also a fan of the Vermouth Vitriol.
The actual answer is the Whiskey War. So this is probably the nicest war, quote unquote, that's ever been waged. So there's an island smack dab between Greenland and Canada that like doesn't fall within either of their territories, and Denmark is the protectorate or governing body of Greenland. So this small island, Canada says it's theirs, Denmark says it's theirs, and the way this war has been waged since it started was Canada went and put its flag there and said this is ours, and then Denmark's navy showed up, took the flag away, put Denmark's flag down, and left a case of schnapps. And so Canada showed up, took the schnapps and the flag, left their own flag and cases of whiskey, and that has been going on since 1971. Like there's only been one person who died in it, and the way they died was they got stupid drunk and slipped trying to get back into the boat. Because they were sitting with the cases of alcohol, because that's the cushy gig you want in Canada's like Coast Guard or Navy or whatever, or Denmark's, is you get to go take all those cases of alcohol and put them on your ship and then just have a party. Like both sides have reported they just party when they go conquer that island.
Simmons, why is all the rum gone? I don't know, sir, but Todd fell off the boat. What? Todd fell off the boat? Damn it! No one's supposed to die in this war.
Our first casualty. I hope there's a memorial somewhere for him. That's just
I hope that
the
they
Whiskey
did, like, a
War
memorial on the island, man. Like both of them got together and they like Todd died, and the Denmarkians. What do you call people from Denmark? The Dutch?
Danish.
Danish. There we go. We got there eventually. I hope the Danes came over and they had like a thing together, and then Todd died. Todd died?
No, I love Todd. Like some guy on the other side's like, Todd asked me how my parents were like every time we saw each other.
He wrote a special note and put rum cake in with the whiskey. All right. Time to wager some points and bring it home. Rest in peace.
Todd.
Todd?
His name's Todd now. He might have an actual name, and I'm sure I knew it at some point, but he's Todd now.
No, he's the Whiskey War unknown soldier. That's terrible. We're going on. Wager your points, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, so does that mean if Canada has a Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, there's one that just has a bottle of like whiskey on top of it?
Whiskey just holding it. Oh God, help us. Coming up this Sunday is Juneteenth, a newly minted federal holiday that celebrates the freeing of the last slaves. In what state? Oof.
Took 6 months after slavery was abolished to get this through.
Because you don't tell them what to do, Douglas.
You do not. There are like 3 states I would never go to and presume to tell them anything.
I'm going to tell you what to do. Hell you are.
Do you like your innards on the inside or outside?
Oh Lord. I am a fan of Virginia, but Virginia and North Carolina just don't have the tenacity of other founding Southern states.
I would say the only places that have like that tenacity would be Southwestern Virginia and Northwestern North Carolina, mostly because they're just Tennessee and West Virginia respectively. Like they are not part of their home state.
To be honest, if you cut out Tech and Southwest Virginia and molded it with Eastern Tennessee and where I'm from in Western North Carolina and that part of Kentucky, we could all really be like West, East Virginia, Tennessee, North Carolina, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Like that whole area is much more related. I was listening to a podcast, speaking of that whole general area, I was listening to a podcast about Tech forever ago, and they were talking about when they hired Brent Pry and his like down to earth blue collar mentality. And the guy was like, yeah, when Tech recruits, really, they probably ought to recruit Pennsylvania more around Penn State and stuff, because that's more of a mentality of what Tech tries to say they are than like Hampton Roads and Newport News and Nova. Because Southwest Virginia is nothing like the area that most of us are from.
Nope. It seemed like everyone. Hell, there were people from my school in Fredericksburg, Virginia, middle of nowhere, or not middle of nowhere, but like rather. I mean, I would call it like Civil War historic metropolitan. Like they kept the Civil War stuff and they kept everything like up to code, but it's all very metropolitan. Like they have a university, they have tons of hospitals, they've got all like everything that you would think of in like a city area, just with a different face on it. And people
I'd say Manassas is that way for sure too.
Oh yeah, 100%. And it's got that like, I'd almost call it like that commuter hub feel to it. Like everyone who lives around there, you can kind of look around and be like, yeah, you're all commuters, right? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But those are the people who end up playing at Tech. And it's like, these are like, yes, I get blue collar, like nose to the grind kind of mentality. But if you want those guys who have it bred into them, Southwest Virginia, middle of Pennsylvania, Kentucky, Tennessee.
West Virginia, sneak up there and steal some stuff from WVU.
Yep. I mean, we just
the
did.
correct answer. Texas. Go ahead.
I was gonna say we did just steal someone from West Virginia who he committed to WVU, decommitted, and then committed to us.
The thing that breaks my heart about West Virginia right now, besides the fact that we hate them and they suck, is that Doug Nestor went back there. I hate that we lost him off the O-line and he went back to WVU. I'm gonna dread that this year. Oh, the scoreboard is up. In first place, we have the Florida Bungholes at 19 some odd points because it's already gone off my board. Scrappy and Tiny with 15.393. Toe Jam and Bunghole 13.871. Allison Bunghole 13.434. E with 7.9. Damn, she's off on current events. And Ask My Bows at 2.739. I think Ask My Bows joined a little late, but
Cal,
oh well.
Cal,
Cal.
I need you to suck my balls.
I forgot. Me and Kim been watching, current South Park, and I forgot that Mr. Garrison, had a normal part before he was Trump. And and I was sitting in the car the other day, and I went, "Oh yeah," and Kim went, "What?" And I went, "You can suck my balls, Mr. Garrison."
Why don't you? What did you say? Oh, I'm sorry. Why don't you suck my balls, Miss Garrison?
Mr. Garrison.
Holy fuck, dude. I love that movie so much more than it deserves.
Yeah.
Well, especially I found the Kyle's Mom's a Bitch Beat Saber song, and it is fantastic.
That sounds great. I really still need to play Beat Saber, speaking of which.
Hey, if you come up here for SporkleCon, we'll play some VR stuff.
I'm trying to figure SporkleCon out. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. It's your turn. Kick us off. Tell me about the human body, Doug. How much anatomy?
The human body. In this round, I'll give you a name of a body part, and you tell me where it's located. The first one is the uvula.
You dirty boy. All parts of the body just sound weird to me. I'm not good with body parts at all. I also think Kim might roll this round. She was answering the body parts in Jeopardy correct in Latin today.
I lost on Jeopardy.
I got like one of those today. All right. What is our 50-50 round tonight that we apparently know?
It's the audio round.
I read that one. I liked that round.
Not really audio per se, but yeah. Well, the answer is that's the mouth. It's a little dangly thing that hangs in the back. Which just makes me...
I always call my tonsils.
Which makes me think of Osmosis Jones. Like, where's the uvula? Oh, it's that little dangly thing in the back of his boxer shorts. Got it. No, other side.
Other side. Nice. The Auricularis. Auricularis? You did this to me on purpose, and I hate you.
I didn't.
Aircoloris.
Or
Kim doesn't even know what it is, so I'm not even going to be worried about it. Good luck, team.
Cure, or I don't know.
Because you know things I don't know, and if you don't know it and Doug don't know it, I don't have to be shamed about it. That's Lucas
Honestly,
logic right there.
I picked all of the gifts for this one based on like what I thought it sounded like, and Ori sounded like aura,
Aura.
so I searched
I like it.
aura.
I mean, I understood where you were going with that. The correct answer is the ear. Cats, dogs, and some lucky people are able to wiggle their ears using this group of muscles. So this is literally the group of muscles that wiggles your ear. Which I can't do.
For those of you just joining us, if you guys want to play, scan that QR code in the top right. Join up, play. There are prizes. The next
There
up,
are prizes, and you can catch up. There's betting rounds.
Yep, there are betting rounds, so you do have the opportunity to catch up. And the next one is the hyoid bone.
I don't know the human body. That's all I have to say about. That's all I have to say about that. Hi. I do love that, like, if it's not your round to write, how you interpret gifts is literally you pick something out inside of the question that you recognize, and you're like, yeah, this makes sense.
Yep. Hi.
Hi. Is that supposed to be young Patrick because of the buck tooth, or did they just have the buck tooth there?
I think it's from the movie when he says hi to the mermaid and he like gets really like shy and shell shocked.
Bashful. Ah, I got it. All right, Doug, tell me about the hyoid bone.
It's in your throat. It's horseshoe-shaped bone in the throat. It's situated between the chin and the thyroid cartilage.
Nice.
I don't know what it does, but it's all there.
I know this one. The coccyx. Or coccyx, depending on who you're asking, but I'm saying the coccyx.
I need to...
And everyone buzzed in real quick. It's in the butt. Is the tailbone. You had to have a butt question. You trying to let light in?
No, I'm trying to get rid of light. So I saw like the glare starting to come in.
Gotcha.
All right.
Oh, you bust, man.
The next one is the philtrum.
Filtrum?
Philtrum.
Huh. At least I appreciate the notes. Oh, she's thinking about it. She buzzes in.
I've only heard this. I have no idea what it actually is, and obviously know where it is based on our notes.
Until I read the notes. That's it. It's the
Right.
only reason I figured it out.
The answer is it's in your well, it's on your mouth. Your philtrum is this little divot right here in the middle of your mouth, like right here.
It's where your mustache grows in.
Yep, it's your philtrum. Should be the middle point of your mouth.
Huh.
Oh, those are the viltrumites.
There you go.
All right.
Dua's layer. And it's not Miss Lipa. Or as me and Kim refer to her, Doopa-doop.
Doop-a-doop.
Doopa-doop on the radio.
Doop 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 boop. Doop 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 doop. Phenomena.
That's
Doop
interesting.
doop doop.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. We're definitely not in time, so I'm gonna stop. All right, I am curious. How do we get to Batman and Robin running from Dua's lair?
Dynamic duo.
Ah, duo. I like it. The correct answer is the eye. This thin, tough structure is 15 microns or 1/1,000,000th of a meter thick and sits behind the cornea. So it's one of those things that probably gets examined when they shoot you in the eye at the doctor. Or the optometrist. Yeah, I got there. I know eye doctors. See the glasses? Nailed it.
The anatomical snuff box.
I enjoy this GIF.
How'd I get there?
Snuffs. That's Snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus? I don't know.
Snuffleupagus.
That's it, thank you. This was not going to be an easy category. Kim was like, this is dumb. I thought this was going to be simple. I think it's just because she's losing tonight. Feels bad, bro. Why do you keep getting ads? No, it doesn't. It's running you a lot of ads for some reason. Didn't you cut those down, Doug?
Yeah.
Oh, now Doug changed it to where you don't get intro ads. You get them during the stream now, so that you don't get a big ad when it first starts.
It should be 15 second ad every 30 minutes is what the...
It'd be a 15-second ad every 30 minutes, so you're getting more ads for some reason. Don't know.
I can double check that. Do you want to...
I can also take care of it too.
You want to take... Oh, so this one is your hand. You hold your hand on the back side where you would, normally put cocaine, and that's your anatomical snuff box.
Is that why they call it that?
Literally why they call it that.
The things you learn. Okay. Last but not least, the gambling round. Are you going to go do something?
Yeah, I'm going to check the...
Okay, cool. So the final round, we have the pate. You get to wager, you get the points, and you tell me where the pate is. I believe in you all. You can do it. Actually, you guys can't. But it'll be alright. I will not judge you for your inability to name me in your butt. We already had our butt question, Toe Jam. It was the coccyx. Is the Pokemon round next?
Possibly. Brand schedule. Featured content. Nope. It's around here somewhere. I was looking at it yesterday. Where'd it go?
Do you want to accept Ask My Balls question, even though it says that they violated? I'm not worried about that. I'm curious if you think that is the correct answer. I know you are, but what am I? Half points? Quarter points?
Yeah, I'd give it half points, because technically that's what makes it the thing.
I'm fair with half points on that one. Alright, the correct answer for the pate, not to be confused with something that they wrote in French in the notes that I'm just not even going to worry about, is the head. It's the crown of your head. So we had a skull answer. Skull got half points, as determined by the judges vocally. Oh, it's the sound round. Oh god, this is the speed round. All right, let's roll the scores real quick, and I will explain the speed round to you. Scores coming up. Florida Bungholes have taken the lead with 30.586, closely following behind Allison Bunghole with 30.12. Toe Jam and Bunghole slightly behind that at 27.229. Ask My Bowels now with 24.98. Scrappy and Tiny with 20.46. And bringing up the rear, with 18.285. All right, we're doing the speed round. If you are here or joining, get in quick. How this is going to work: Douglas is going to set a 1.5-minute timer. There are 6 questions. If you can get all your answers in time, then we will take a shot. If you do not, and you all don't answer, and you take your sweet time to get the answer right, which is fine, you need your points, we will not. So it's up to you how you want to do this, but I believe in you either way. Oh, you're talking, but you haven't taken your microphone off mute.
So I'm going to add a...
Say you're going to put a timer up so they can see it, because that's what I was thinking. I'll go ahead and do this. So it quits scrolling the scores. The category. Oh, look at him with his timer there. The category is sound round. So since we can't play sounds for you, basically what you're going to get is you're going to be given 2 songs, and you're going to tell us which one has more overall streams on Spotify. So,
no, not 1
which
hour.
song gets streamed more by this artist? All right, 1.5 minutes has been inserted.
Hold on.
Not an hour and a half. You had it.
Yep, there we go. minute 30.
Douglas, that is an hour and a half.
No, it's 1 minute 30 seconds.
Sorry, I'm on delay. I'm on a delay.
All
I
right.
was on the delay on stream. All right, so you want me to ask the first question? Do you want to? Because you were the first.
I will hit ask question and then hit start. So, correction. I will read the question first. I will hit ask question and then I will hit start timer. Ready?
There you go.
Here you go. Sound round, but without the sound for Triv now, folks. Given the two songs, tell us which one has more overall streams on Spotify. We're going to give you a band and then two songs. First one, AC/DC, Back in Black or Highway to Hell, which has more streams? And timer starts.
Here we go. And the time begins. So I did have a thought about this round if they keep acing this in a short amount of time.
All right, we're done.
Yep.
Answer is Back in Black.
Answer. All right, scores released. The next question for all Swifties, blank space or shake it off. My caveat to this was making a score percentage that so many people had to get it right instead of just guessing, and we're done. The correct answer, blank space.
Yeah, I think that's appropriate. Like more than 50% correct in Bring Up the Angst, My Chemical Romance, Welcome to the Black Parade, or Teenagers.
Because then people can't just spam an answer. Which I don't think they're doing, to be honest, but you know.
All right, Teenagers, next up.
This is Bon Jovi's You Give Love a Bad Name or Living on a Prayer. Watching it. I'm watching it. There it is. Correct answer. Living on a Prayer.
It's the weekend. No, it's Thursday. Blinding Lights or Starboy.
I like how that question was wrote. It took me a minute, but I liked it.
We have 10 seconds left.
I think they're going to get it. 5 of 6. Balls. Oh, balls.
Oh, no. There we go.
There it is.
Blinding Lights. Last one. And time.
Bow down to the Queen. Don't Stop Me Now. Or Bohemian Rhapsody.
I'll give you guys 6 seconds.
I mean, this is 22. They got to get to 24. They are way behind.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. All in. The correct answer, Bohemian Rhapsody.
The Ginger from Across the Pond, Ed Sheeran, Shape of You, or Perfect?
We're going to get a reference here, though. Since you restarted the timer.
Shape of You.
And the last but not least, it's Britney. Yeah, you know what it is. Baby One More Time or Oops, I Did It Again.
That round took...
I am at 5 of 6. I am at 6 of 6.
That
That round took.
2 minutes 30 seconds.
2:30. Feels bad.
Yep.
The correct answer on the last one. Hit Me Baby One More Time. Feels bad on the wagers.
Yep. Well, I think this is about halftime for us. It is.
It is halftime.
Do you have to go do anything, or do you want to take the next one? I need to go. Grab
You
some
need
stuff.
to. All I need is a drink, and I'm fine. So I don't need a drink. I'm
You-
good.
Take this first one, and then I'll tag you out in a second.
Cool.
Right.
In the speed round, Ask My Balls took the lead 52.551. Allison Bunghole now at 51.037. Toe Jam Bunghole in third at 38.613. Florida Bungholes at 32.041. No longer bringing up the rear at 31.916. And Scrappy and Tiny has fallen from grace down to 26.925. Valiant effort. Sorry you didn't make the timer. There will be no shots tonight. Moving on to the next round. Who's that Pokemon? Oh, dear Lord, I'm sorry for you all. Tiny and Scrappy's coming back. First question. This round is the name of the Pokemon from its first Pokedex entry. Don't worry, we're only taking the OG 151 this week, at least. First one. Under a full moon, this Pokemon likes to mimic the shadows of people and laugh at their fright. At least we're doing 151. I actually know these Pokemon, so that's nice. If we had done others, it wouldn't have been good. because I dip off super hard after the original 151. Oh, Iron Chef. Ask my balls, I think you'll eventually get that right on one of these questions, surely. Actually, I'm sure it's probably not in here. Something tells me that these are going to be Pokemon that not all of us know. Everybody is locked in? Nope, Toe Jam. It's raining men. Hallelujah. This Pokemon is Gengar. So Gengar, the evolution of Ghastly and Hunter. Huntar? Can't remember how you pronounce that one. But anyway. Next question.
I am
when
back.
the sole of its foot turns as hard as a diamond on the impact and destroys its enemy. When kicking, the sole of this Pokemon's foot turns as hard as a diamond on impact and destroys its enemy. Welcome back.
You want to tag out and
Right. Now I'll go get one real quick.
It was really hard not looking up gifts for this particular, like these particular Pokemon, because that obviously just gives it away. Also, I want to know when Johnny number 5 became a Pokemon, but the answer is Hitmonlee, the kicking Pokemon. Next up, it keeps its tail raised to monitor its surroundings. If you yank its tail, it will try to bite you. I feel like that's just any Pokemon in general. Like I don't know any animals that are
Fond of having their tail touched.
Yep.
See, you have to do what I do on these rounds, and put the correct answer as the next gift. So you start off with like Ash and the crew, and then you put all the correct ones on the next one, so they can see, just have a visual of it. Smells like Teen Spirit. Boy, oh boy, this Pokemon round has been popular. Oh, please tell me everybody's in. They're all in.
They're all in.
I told As My Balls if he committed to that answer, or she, they get that question right. And you did it.
You did it. You did it. You did it. Yay.
What was the correct answer, Doug?
Pikachu!
I choose you, Pikachu.
Which, I mean, really, if you have the ability to summon lightning and thunder, why are you like, oh, I'm gonna bite you because you pulled my tail? Like, nah, bitch, welcome to 4th degree burns.
I'm God tier Pokemon. I use Tackle. But everybody in the I use Tackle! It's a magical and cute. It's magical and cute. You know what? Its magical and cute appeal has many admirers. It is rare and found only in certain areas. I kind of want to throw an extra hint in here, Doug.
I'm gonna go for it.
Its magical and cute appeal has many admirers. Those that hear its voice might find it in rare and only certain areas.
Also, only has the ability to use metronome.
Like a virgin.
Touch for the very first time.
Like a virgin. Yeah, I'm actually just enjoying. Alice in Bunghole is literally just putting old songs, which is making me happy.
Like a virgin.
Lance Armstrong's removed testicle. Stupid Pokemon. Alright, everybody is in. The correct answer is Clefairy, the other singing Pokemon. Doug did bring up metronomes. Sorry, Kim. Alright, Bubba.
Alright. This one burrows deep underground in arid locations far from water. It only emerges to hunt for food.
Don't worry, gamer. This is no one's best round.
For anyone who's just joining us, if you want to play, just scan that QR code in the top right. That will take you to our Well, it'll take you to the browser, but that's where you answer all your questions.
Or it'll take you to your app on your phone so you can download it and then you can answer the questions. And we take notice of people who join late and do well. Actually, we take notice of you anyway, but if you do well, we really take notice. So if you're a smarty pants, definitely download it. That's what trivia is about, right, Doug? You just want to be a smarty pants?
Exactly.
I mean, that's why I tried to answer Jeopardy questions. Speaking of trying to be a smarty pants, I was on a 3-in-a-row run on Final Jeopardy questions until today.
Oof. What was the question today?
We're a day behind. We record it and watch it usually at night, but we've been a day behind. So technically, do what? Because Kim worked. That was right. Kim worked Monday night, so it threw us off. Anyway, the question yesterday for Final Jeopardy was it listed 3 athletes and asked what brand they were the first to be sponsored by. They like broke the mold of a certain brand. I can't tell you who those athletes' names were. That's how little I knew about it.
Oh, it was Wheaties was the answer, right?
It was Wheaties was the answer. I guessed Adidas.
I guess Nike.
But Kim guessed Nike. I got the Lucille Ball question right. I got Richard Nixon right for Watergate. And I pulled one out of my ass the other day because Kim was like, some days I'm smart, some days I'm not. Facts. I can't remember what the third one was last week, but I got it right out of nowhere. I just guessed something and it was correct. What was that Pokemon?
That'd be Sandshrew.
Yeah, someone got that. The Florida Bungholes is on this. It stores electric energy under very high pressure. It often explodes with little or no provocation. We've already used Pikachu, nerds. Remember that. I don't think anyone was gonna write that, but I tried. I tried.
If
See,
we hadn't...
this is my confusion. The people who are putting in the answer right now, that's what I would have typed.
Yep.
I almost want to give half credit for that since it's... Sorry, I'm sorry. Every time. What do you think? I give half credit for that.
I get you're in the evolutionary chain. I'd give half credit for it.
That's my theory. Because I think Florida Bungholes has been all over it, and I'm pretty certain that when we reveal the answer, and Kim, who is currently in last place, doesn't get this question correct because of this technicality, she's liable to stab someone.
So, you.
Quote, that's bullshit. They do the same thing. I know what you're talking about. From the Peanut Gallery. The correct answer was Electrode. You were awarded half credit for Voltorb since you were in the correct line.
And I mean,
half credit.
I mean,
you
really,
know what? I'm gonna take. Why is Sydney here telling me to drink? She ain't even playing in the game, bruh. Try to steal my hosting job. Show up literally to tell us to drink, and not even here trying to win prizes. Shenanigans.
I mean, really, Voltorb should be the more correct answer because when you catch a Voltorb, it only knows self-destruct.
Exactly. Like that was the Pokemon I thought of. Oh well.
But I mean, if
I don't make the rules, but at the same time, we do kind of make the rules.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, but if we're going off of, if this is just off of like the Pokedex entry, that makes sense though. Because we're not trying to be like counterman the Pokedex.
I don't know why, but Sydney started. I'm standing in line at the grocery store. Don't have your sound on. These people don't need to hear this. For some reason, when she wrote what she wrote, all I got in my head was, they see me rolling, they hate.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright.
Is this mine? Or you?
Mine. Its hooves are 10 times harder than diamonds. It can trample anything completely flat in little time. Which, like, you hear these descriptions, and then they're weak as hell, and you're like, that's not true.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like, this Pokemon can create earthquakes that flatten cities in 2 seconds. You use Earthquake, and you use Earthquake, and you lose to, like, a level 5 Pokemon. I'm like, hold on. That's not how this works.
I just love the dynamic of Pokemon. We have a living rock over here. We have an electrical, like, Tasmanian devil. Oh, and we have a horse. And a rat. Like, There's some Pokemon that are just like out there and really neat, and then there's like super generic Pokemans.
Ones that they're like, oh, we need to make a pigeon Pokemon. Call it Pidgey. Okay. We need to make a salamander Pokemon. Call it Salamandance.
We need a dog. Call it Growlithe.
Yeah. Which I
forgot to check.
The new dog. The new dog Pokemon is Rockruff. Literally RUFF.
There's a reason I'm done with Pokemans. All right, what's the correct answer so that my wife can be angry about it?
Ponyta. I will give you half credit for Rapidash.
He gave you half credit again. You were in the evolutionary line. Oh, she is gonna murder someone. I wish I could put her on camera. Time to bring it home. Yes, this is the wager round. Get them points out there. Long considered a mythical Pokemon until recently, when a small colony was found living underwater. We do give half credit for being in the evolutionary line. Apparently, that is our new standard. So I need to go back and check the first question and make sure nobody had the evolutionary line on Gengar. Pretty sure they didn't, though. I don't care. It's what we've been doing, so I'm gonna do it. Nah, someone wrote Shadow, and it's raining man. Hallelujah, it's raining
man.
Amen. I wasn't here for Hitmonlee, but that one doesn't have an evolutionary line. Pikachu, I guess someone could have wrote Raichu.
I mean, he has an evolutionary line, but it's below it, because it's Hitmon, or it's Kyogre, which turns into Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, or Hitmontop.
Yeah, but isn't Kyogre not original 150?
Correct.
Didn't he come post? Okay. Did anyone write Clefable? No. I know my original 151. Did anyone write Sandslash? No. Nope. I have to also keep going back. I'm checking Alice. Have voices like angels? Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
I do not have the voice of an angel. I have the redneck voice of someone from Western North Carolina who thinks he can talk over a microphone.
I mean, to be fair...
Oh, okay, hold on.
To be fair, we're really good at talking on microphones.
To be fair. If Donald Duck wears a shirt, why doesn't he wear pants? That shit's illegal, yo. He's around children way too often for that to be acceptable. He's a menace! That made me happy. No one was even in the ballpark on this. I'm sorry, fans. This was Dratini. And that one, actually, I kind of have to give credit to on that one. The mythical Pokemon part kind of helped with it. So, coming out of the round of despair, where I'm pretty sure only Florida Bunghole and E added points, let's check the scoreboard. That's what I'm going to start calling those rounds, Doug, and you know what I mean by those rounds. Ask My Bows remaining in first place with 55.419. Somehow I managed to jump off the scoreboard and come back because I'm a dum-dum. Alice in Bunghole, even with all the references to music, mostly that I love, 51.037. I don't think he died to his camera freeze. Nope, he's moving up there. Florida Bungholes at 45.113. E at 41.94. ToeJam Bunghole at 38.613. And Scrappy and Tiny, we love you, but you do not have many points at 26.925. Doug, I'm checking your pulse. Are you alive?
I am alive. I was
beautiful.
Checking a message, but...
Nah, I'm not worried about it.
Love you too.
I got you. I carry it. I got it. We're drinking. Kenny's really wanting us to drink tonight. I think it's because they're losing. All right, it's time for my two categories, I believe.
I believe so. If I'm not mistaken.
People are gonna like this one because this is geography. Here's to kick off. Lead with it. Let's go.
In this round, I'll give you the name of a United States national park, and you will tell me the state it is in. And we'll start off easy as usual with Denali. Settle down.
Settle down. There are rounds to be played. Well, Kenny, here's the thing. That's a lot of points to be made up. So if you can do it, I believe in you.
I believe in a thing called love.
Okay, sorry. They didn't get to hear Rampage earlier, so we had to get something in there eventually. I'm still kind of disappointed about that one. I kind of want to clip that beginning of our stream where we're just rambling and I scream Rampage with no sound at all and then cut to the Rooster Teeth thing, the technical difficulty screen. Da, 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 la, la. Have you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
The little black and white screen.
Yep.
I love how I tried to start off easy and only like 60-some% got it right. I can math, right? That's actually 66% to be exact. Yeah, we're getting away from them evil Pokemans. All right, Doug, where's Denali at?
That'd be in Alaska.
I actually had to think about that one because me and Kim were talking about, I think we talked about it last week, the whole Everest thing, and Denali's a mountain, right?
Yep.
Up there, and it's the highest peak in North America, and people climb it. It's like, it's the U.S.'s Everest because we can't get that high up in the air. But anyway, I digress. I always forget it's in Alaska. I always think it's also in Washington State.
Well, it was
Death.
What was it originally called? Because it was
originally called because I looked this up. McKinley.
McKinley, that was it. Mount McKinley.
It's called McKinley, and they changed it to Denali to give it a more traditional, the Native American name, basically, but indigenous. There you go.
Because we stole it.
I love how we do that, but we refuse to change the name of Everest. Like the Tibetan people and Pakistani people and the Chinese people all have names for Everest, and we're like, nah, Sir Edmund Hillary climbed this thing and called it Everest. It's Everest, damn it. Like we changed so many of the other mountains' names over there. Although, moving on before I get on a diatribe about mountains, Death Valley. And I will give you a bonus point. Death Valley's technically in 2 states. I didn't put the other one in here so there wouldn't be confusion, and I did want to just to mess with you guys. If someone can hit me up with the other state that Death Valley's in, I'll give you a bonus point.
That's Death Valley.
Death?
Yeah, they call it Death Valley.
And Kenny and Kim coming in almost at the same time. According to mine, Kim was first.
I give it to Kenny.
Yeah, I give it to Kenny. You know what? In mine, they came in at the same time. I was about to say those came in at the same time, so I'm gonna give you both a bonus point because Kim said she might have heard it without the delay on stream. So
that's fair. Yeah.
So I'm gonna give them both a bonus point because I can, because I make the rules.
Because
something.
Just can.
No, what's the whose line is it anyway? Because the points are because the questions are made up and the points don't matter. Something like that.
Potentially.
The correct answer, and everyone nailed that. Death Valley's in California. Good job. But yeah, K2. K2 is literally called K2 because it's like the second mountain in that range, and like the area is called something with K. So they have like K1, K2, and K3, and it's like there's got to be a better name than that, than just letter number. Although they really should just call it Murder Mountain. Anyway, all you.
The next one is Acadia.
Back to my Blackberry Bold Rock. Isn't it pretty? Just look at it.
That is pretty.
Thank you, the Kokorum. I should have known that. I had something. Oh, I felt really bad when we went to Rocket Frog the other day, and there was nothing I could drink there.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, he's like, what you want? And I'm like, do you have cider? And he's like, nope. And I'm like, I'm probably not gonna like any of the beer then, man. Most likely.
The sour is interesting, but
what he gave me, I could drink if we were out like for the night. Like if it hadn't been like a quick thing, I definitely could have drank that. Like I can drink to get drunk if I have to, but you know. The correct answer for Acadia is
Maine.
So is that just when you searched Acadia? Is that what came up?
Yes.
It's really pretty.
No, that's why I look up Petrified. That's Medusa.
I liked Petrified. The Petrified National Forest. Again, I went through and looked at all the gifts you added in for my round, and I was really happy with them all. Well, you know, we know it's Percy Jackson based on the fact that it says Percy Jackson 2016 Fox.
Yep.
Give me 1 second. Who writes the Percy Jackson novels? He has a stupid Peter. Wait, hold on. Isn't it Peter Jackson?
No.
Okay, whatever. I don't know.
That was Lord of the Rings.
No, Lord of the Rings is J.R.R. Tolkien, isn't it?
No. Who?
Douglas.
Peter Jackson is who directed Lord of the Rings.
Thank you. Okay, that makes more sense. Peter Jackson directed Lord of the Rings. What did you say? Yeah. Yep. Ask My Balls got it right. Kim said it. He was right. Job, Bows.
What's the answer?
The correct answer. Petride Forest is in Arizona. It's actually hard to write this category with the website I found because there are multiple national parks that like bleed into other states. This one mine?
I think it's mine. Mammoth Cave. There is Mammoth
I want
Cave.
so badly to play Ultimate Chicken Horse right now.
The problem is people have to like buy it.
Well, I mean, you can only play six?
I think
six. I think six is the max. But I
Ultimate,
still want to play it so bad.
Ultimate Chicky Doo.
Ultimate Chicky Doo. If you haven't played it and you have some friends that like to play any kind of platformer and you like to mess with each other, Ultimate Chicken Horse, ladies and gentlemen. It's an amazing little game. We stream it sometimes on Tuesdays.
Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, one of those.
Usually we're on. Yeah, that's true. Tuesdays or Wednesdays we're on with ours. Correct answer. Where's Mammoth Cave, Douglas?
That would be in Kentucky.
Kentucky. I try to spread my national parks around. Oh, yep, it's doing the bug. All right, let's jump back up. Let's go to unasked national parks. There we go. I loved this GIF. Isle Royale. I love the Fortnite. Another game that we occasionally play on Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
I gotta get better about actually streaming when we're playing.
I tend to when we play, for the most part, at least have it up. So, but yeah, probably something we should do more regularly. Use code. Hashtag add it. Mellow Graphics. I don't know this dance from Fortnite, actually. The correct answer, Isle Royale, is in Le Michigan. Hey, we picked up an extra team.
Yeah.
Seed. Seeds, it referenced violation on yours. I counted the answer correct, but if you're playing on a browser, just answer before you click away. Otherwise, it's going to tell us that you're cheating, even if you're just looking at your friends on Facebook or watching the YouTube, since we're so horribly unentertaining.
Yep.
Or stalking your ex-girlfriend, as my life. Or boyfriend.
The Gateway Arch.
Ah, the Gateway Arch.
I've been there.
I have never. Well, I've been to that. I'm pretty sure that is the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, Kim.
It is.
But Doug has been to the Gateway Arch. Which is, in Santa Luis, correct, Douglas?
Correct. It's the Gateway to the West.
Yep. I didn't realize it had a national park attached to it, which was interesting.
I wouldn't call it a national park. It's more like 3 football fields of land that's clear, that's not city.
Hey, look, Doug. It's a national park according to the United States, and that's all that matters. And as we've thoroughly talked about already, where's that at? Where's St. Louis in again?
Well, I mean, technically it's in 3 states, but for this answer, it's Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri. All right, time to bring it home with the curveball, since you've already learned about it today. Of the 4 given states, which one is Yellowstone not in? All right, so Doug took my other 4 states out. So it's a free answer, but if you'll give me 1 second, I believe the options. Yeah, I had the number. I didn't. I put 4 answers in on this one.
Oh, hold on, I screwed up. I know what I did.
Of the 4 given, it would be Utah, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming. So those are the 4 states you were given, I believe.
I can fix this. I can fix this.
He is going to fix this, but I'm going to say them again, I believe. So you can hold your answers because he's going to fix it. It would be Utah, Idaho, Montana, or Wyoming. I think those are the 4. I'm glad I wrote this question. But if you want to hold, he's going to fix it.
No, you didn't put extra answers in. The first one's the only one you put 4 answers in for. The rest of them are only a single answer.
Somewhere when I typed this, maybe I screwed it up.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's got this one has multiple choice. The rest of them do not. So
yeah, the rest of them do not. So this one was supposed to be the only one that was multiple choice.
I put the wrong number in for because it's a number 2, which is a multiple choice, but I accidentally put number 1. So
so yeah, Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming. I didn't. So on the bonus page, if you go look at the bonus random trivia pool, I didn't put in any of the numbers on my thing. So the numbers just got added afterwards. That's what happened.
yeah.
Oh well, we got there. So there you go. That is our fix. Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming. Everyone has locked it in. Dude, yeah, happy 420. Big facts. The correct answer, so Yellowstone is in Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. It is not in Utah.
Utah.
Most people got that correct, though. Sorry, it was my bad. Well, sort of my bad. I had it in the original question correct, but the number nomenclature of Triv now is a little weird.
A little bit.
Yeah, well. Well, that's another round done, and we get to check the scores. And then we'll check them the question before the end, which is question 47, Doug. And we will remember this time because we didn't take our shot before we screwed that up. It's not important. In first place, 89.515, Ask My Balls. Second place, Florida Bungholes with 71.367. Third place, Alice and Bunghole with 69.921. Toe Jam and Bunghole at 52.246. E in fifth with 51.128. Scrappy and Tiny no longer in last because someone joined literally in the 4th round, 42.37. And Steeds, Feed and Seed, formerly Chucks, with 10.106. See, can you see what I did there? That's for you. But I will drink. Final round. Guess you get to go first, Doug. So you want to lead it off?
Yep. So, given a nickname, give me the famous person associated with it. First off, the Duke, galloping in to save the day. Who is the Duke?
If you listen to the questions or read them to yourselves again, there are generally hints within the question, or at least I tried to give you hints because I thought it was unfair that this wasn't multiple choice, even though I wrote it. So, there were as many hints as I could give.
Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse,
Bad horse. He rides across the nation.
The thoroughbred of sin. Just received the application that you just sent in.
It needs evaluation.
Let the games begin. Murder would be nice, of course. It's on my horse.
Dear God.
I think the weirdest line in that is, or he'll make you his mayor.
Or he'll make you his mayor. Ugh. I just love everybody's look when they say that. Will you, I want you to look at Kim's answer for this. I know you know it's wrong, but, like, at least Florida Bungholes took an effort at someone who could have been called the Duke.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah, like Doug said, yeah, nope. Man, did we lose Seed and Feed that quick? They had a pretty good round, 10 points to solid.
I mean, we lost a viewer, so I hope not.
I hope not, but if we did, it is what it is. We knew it wasn't right, but it was the best we had.
Alright, let's end the question. That would be John Wayne.
Yep, John Wayne, the Duke. The next one, the Intimidator, is someone you didn't want to see in your rear view mirror. Actually, I do find it funny. This was the first time that I like took the time to put in alternate answers. You know who the Intimidator is? Oh my god, I can't be married to this woman. Douglas, will you take my hand in marriage? I'll be the wife, I guess.
Yes.
This is where we're at.
I don't care. I'll be the wife.
Kim, the look on Kim's face, not upset or angry at first, but the confusion of me volunteering. Seed and Feed's back. I'm sorry you don't know. That's correct, even though you didn't spell his last name correct. Everyone is locked in. I would have accepted in the alternate answers for this, raise hell and praise Dale, by the way. It's literally in the alternate answers. The Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt. All you, boss.
All right. You did not want to go to war with Ike.
Since everyone's having such a hard time so far. 2 of the answers not already been answered. So of the 6 questions left, 2 of them are presidents. Not that this one's necessarily a president, but it could be.
That horse,
I also love
horse.
that my alternate answer is working out on this one. I'm disappointed in you. That's all I have to say. We're locked in. Everyone's here. Yes, everyone who answered Eisenhower or Dwight D. Ike was Dwight D. Eisenhower, the wonderful president who led us through World War II, right? I'm not off on that.
You are correct.
Wasn't Eisenhower the one where we had to set the limit on presidential term because they enacted like wartime and he stayed in for like 12 years or something crazy?
That was... I don't remember who that was. It wasn't Eisenhower, though. It was...
Was it not? Okay.
I forget who it was.
Thought it was FDR. Thank you. It was FDR. Yep. Good job, team. This is why I have you all. I don't answer questions. I just ask them. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. All right. Next question. You did not want to get into a big band battle with the King of Jazz, lest he bring out his trumpet. The King of Jazz. I also loved your gift for that one. I love that you had Ike from South Park. It made me happy.
Yep.
I'm okay with you not getting this one right. It's okay, Kim. I actually didn't think many people would get this right, and Toe Jam comes out and proves me wrong. Not spelled correctly, but I'm not here for spelling. I'm here for you to get the answer correct.
Let the games begin.
I do like the fact that Balls and Kim did both put in the same answer, so that's nice. I did try to give the hint for the trumpet. I don't remember if he did or not. I'll check. Actually, you could have put him in as the... So, Balls and Kim's answer. You could have put in Duke Ellington on the first question, and I would have had to give you credit, because he was also called Duke.
Yep.
But the correct answer on this one was Louis Armstrong.
Louis.
Oh yeah,
no.
you will not disgrace Louis Armstrong with that shit.
Dude, Louis Armstrong was amazing, but Louis was also a good song.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, we gotta go.
Your question, boss man.
Alright. I will tell you now, you did not want to be a wife of Old Coppernose because he made heads roll.
I absolutely loved your gif on this one as well.
Copper.
It made me so happy. God, I love that movie, and Kim hates it.
I'm a hound dog.
Ooh. I love the Fox and the Hound. Correct.
It's so sad, but it's so good.
It is really sad, but it's really good. Correct. I don't think I used him in this ball, so actually that person's nickname was Old Hickory, just so you know.
Andrew Jackson?
Good guess, though. Yep. I almost put him in here, but I had already used, like I said before, 2 presidents, and most people We haven't come up on another president, so there's another president coming up. I believe in you, Ted Bundy, probably. Rick James, bitch! Cocaine is a hell of a drug. The correct answer, which 3 people got right, so I'm pretty happy about, was this is King Henry VIII, the wife hint and the heads rolling. They called him this because he was terrible about spending money, and he wasted so much money in the monarchy that his face on a pound sterling was rubbed so much that it would become copper around his nose area.
Because money was essentially copper or silver-plated copper.
Yep. There you go. This one is mine, isn't it?
Yep.
Don't get involved with Tricky Dick, or you might be called a crook. Pretty sure that's is that a 70s? It's a 70s reference. I learned that the other day when I answered Final Jeopardy correct.
I still want to know what the progression from Richard to Dick, but then Dick becoming a negative word. I would say at some point.
Doug. Richard is Dick.
No, I get that, but it was
It's my reference to LFG. Do you remember the LFG comic back in the day?
Oh,
that was the mage's name, and they're like,
Dick.
His name's Richard, but Richard is Dick. We're calling him Dick. Meat spin. Oh Lord.
I actually met.
But anyway, go ahead.
I met those creators. I met Lars Sommer, and I have the game that they created. It's Orphans in Fire or something. So you either play as Richard or you play as
the fighter.
Yeah, the elf or whatever. And
so it's fighter, thief. Actually, I'm thinking of 8-bit. Go ahead. Sorry.
So the fighter. So the paladin was the Thelerin or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you're playing as Richard, your objective is to set the orphanage on fire. But
you're supposed to kill the orphanage.
But you cannot do it while you're within line of sight of the other one.
Yeah.
And all the little figures can fit onto the pieces. So you have to literally carry orphans out of a building. So you have to stack the little orphans on your character to try to get it out before Richard burns them all down.
I have to find it now. So the first Kickstarter that I ever backed was LFG.
Nice.
And they did a mini film, but they gave away a shirt with it. And the shirt was Richard walking out saying it was about the orphanage. I have it somewhere. I have it because I ordered it as a small because it was the beginning of college, and I don't fit in a small anymore, amazingly. So I was trying to remember what he says because it's the quote he used in the comic about here it is. You all saw it. That orphanage attacked me. I forgot about that.
I love that comic so much.
That was so good. Correct answer, which everyone got here, pretty much was Richard Nixon. He was called the Crook for Watergate, and he was the answer to Final Jeopardy the other day. Right. And he said, I remember, the Final Jeopardy was literally a quote from 1972 that was, just tell them that we didn't do anything wrong. It was just a calamity of errors.
Sounds like my entire. That sounds like my entire college
career.
College
career. Yep, there it is. All right, penultimate question, Doug.
That would be: she might not accept your prayers, but the Queen of Pop will take your cheers.
I really didn't want to do the King of Pop. I didn't want to do cause Little Michael, and then I didn't want to do
I like Little Michael.
Hello, Little Michael. Love The Longest Yard. What was Elvis called? The King of Rock and Roll. Say the King of Rock and Roll, the King of Pop.
The King of Pop was Michael Jackson.
And the King of Rock and Roll was Elvis. They had I think B.B. King was called the King of the Blues or something. There were multiple options for that. I think the Queen of Soul was Aretha Franklin, and I was like, man, Queen of Pop sounds good to me. I do like some of these answers though.
Oh, who is it?
Think. I believe in you.
Well, then there's Prince, who is the Prince of everything because
Or
the
his
man-
other nickname is the Purple One, which I love.
Okay, so I love Prince's music, don't get me wrong, but Prince is a shit human being for the sole reason that he was this icon of both like accepting yourself and who cares if you're gay, lesbian, queer, bi, whatever, like just love yourself and be who you are. And then he became a born again Christian and said everything I've
He
said before.
Found Jesus, Douglas. Do not make me go get my King James 16 the old Bible and talk to you about No, I'm kidding. Yeah,
But-
no, it was.
but,
yeah,
like,
it's
you-
so hard. I mean, finding Jesus is one thing, but
But-
backtracking on something that has like affected others' lives so in such a positive light,
Right.
and to turn on that all of a sudden.
You were a champion of the LGBT
Yeah.
community. And like he wasn't he was bi, but like he was at no point ever like he challenged the status quo at every turn, and all of a sudden he's like, yeah, by the way, everything I've said up until this point, complete bullshit, and you all wrong, and you're all gonna burn in hell. And I'm like, I want to hit you very hard right now, sir.
Yeah, it was tough. Although his part in Ready Player 2, pretty great.
That was good. That was good.
Who's the Queen of Pop? Hit me with it.
Queen of Pop is Madonna
Madonna.
with the cones.
With the cones. 30 Rock. So, scoreboard. Penultimate
Scoreboard!
time. Let's see if Ask My Balls has ran away with it, because they did get a couple answers correct. So leading into the final question before you bid, Ask My Balls at 104.659, Allison Bunghole at 84.223, Florida Bungholes at 74. So basically, Allison Bungholes has to pretty much wager the moon here, and Ask My Balls has to throw pretty hard. But, I mean, 10 points or no balls. I'm asking your balls, do you have balls? Will you wager 10? That's all I got.
After this,
I'm here for the drama.
After this, we are gonna play some games. So we're gonna go offline
Kim's
for
correct matter.
we're gonna go offline for a sec. After we finish this, we're gonna go offline for maybe a minute or two, get everything
then-
reset up, and then we're gonna play some games. And by games, I mean one game called Rift Tracks. And if you want to join,
Ad lib time. I got you. Go ahead.
if you want to play, you have to join our Discord because you have to be able to chat with us and laugh at how stupid we all are. We will join you
Link is in
all.
chat.
Link is in chat. Join us on our Discord. It's free. We don't charge anything for anyone. And Rift Tracks is one of those games that you just have. It's like Jackbox. You just have to have a code and a phone or your computer, and you can play along. I will
It'll be fun.
I will stream the game. I will show it on so everyone can see it. Don't think that you have to buy a new game to play along with us. It's a good time. We all joke around and have a good time. So, but
And we don't be dicks because that's
Yeah.
the number one rule.
Yeah.
We know this.
nope. Follow rule
All right,
one.
time to bring it home. Famous nicknames. Close it out with someone you don't want to step into the ring with. The greatest of all time. And Kim was right. Ask My Balls can't lose. Even if they wager 10 and Allison Bunghole wagers 10, it'd be a 0.4 victory. This is the worst version of Jeopardy unless the person you like is winning. I'm still really sad. I didn't realize you watched Jeopardy, Doug. That makes me happy. I miss Ryan so much.
Since Dayton Alley, like that is a ritual now.
It's become mine and Kim's ritual. I don't know why. I've always liked Jeopardy. The only time I didn't like Jeopardy was as a kid, and I had it on the Super Nintendo. And you had to type your answers in, and they had to be spelled correctly. And if we haven't covered it already, I ain't good at the spelling. So I struggled so hard with that game. Like, I'd know answers and not get them correct. It'd frustrate me to no end.
All right, that's everybody. I want to give Kim the answer so bad, but that's not it.
He is the greatest of all time, Doug.
He is.
I mean, to be fair, inside the WWE ring, that man is the greatest of all time, in my opinion. He transcends ages.
That man started wrestling in the 70s, and his most recent match was in the 20s. Like, yeah, he transcends ages.
If you didn't get the reference, I am the greatest. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I am Ali. Muhammad Ali, otherwise known as Cassius Clay, which I would have accepted if you'd really wanted to go down that route. Muhammad Ali was the correct answer. Pretty sure Ask My Balls got it correct. Yep. The final scoreboard, Doug. What do we got?
On the final scoreboard, we got first place, Ask My Balls, 114.6. Alice in Bunghole, 94. Florida Bungholes, 84. Toe Jam and Bunghole, 73.7. Fifth place will be 60. Sixth place, Scrappy and Tiny with 43. And seventh place, Sneeds, Feed, and Seed, formerly Chucks, with 33. And honestly, with
That's in 2 rounds.
how late they came in, they could have dominated if they'd started earlier. So
That's a great 2 rounds.
So, Feed and Seed, we're here every Thursday starting at 7 o'clock. So if you guys want to come win some prizes, just saying.
You're about to find out. So Ask My Balls. Get up with either me or Doug. Click that Discord link and shoot us a message. We will private message you your Amazon gift card for being the best at trivia tonight. Congratulations.
Yep. If you click on that Discord link under admin, there's Doug or Sarge. Message one of us and we will get you your prize. No problem. We will catch you all in a couple minutes. We're going to go offline just for a second so I can rearrange everything, all that good stuff. Don't go anywhere, but do join our Discord.
Let's play some games together, have a good time. Thank you all for coming tonight. You all are beautiful. You played amazingly, wonderfully drunk and played out. And thank you, Kenny, for all the drinks. Me and Doug enjoyed it.
We did.
But sadly, you didn't win the speed round. So next week, pick up the 50-50 round.
So I have a thought for speed rounds.
I don't like when you have thoughts that concern me. Go ahead.
So speed round, we increase the time. We make it like 4 minutes.
Okay.
The percentage correct has to be above. We'll figure it out given the number of teams we have.
Gotcha.
The percentage above, so it gives them a little more time to answer. Percentage has to be above a certain percentage correct over the course of the round.
Yeah, that was my thought.
If they beat the time and that. But here's the caveat.
Oh, there's a caveat. Okay.
If they can't beat the time for whatever reason, or they can't beat the percentage for whatever reason, they
Do
can.
they have to take a shot?
No, they can donate.
No, okay.
They can donate. They can give us money to
to
make up. So let's say you're a minute over. That's $10. Let's say we want a 50% correct, and you do a 45. That's $5. So if you want to make us sweat,
So basically, what I heard is 10 seconds is $1. Basically,
10 seconds is $1.
60. My math is wrong. But anyway.
A minute is minute's $10.
15 seconds is a quarter. 15 seconds is a quarter.
Yep.
That comes out to a minute per. Yeah.
And then a percentage is, or 5 percentage points is or a percentage point is $1. So
There you go.
if you guys really want to make us want to take shots, we will.
For some reason, we'll do it, but it'll cost you, or you'll have to be good as a unit, as a cohesive unit.
Hey, next week's my birthday for trivia. It's gonna be fun.
Next week's your birthday? Ooh.
23rd.
Well, that should be fun. Nice.
But 2 weeks from now, the 30th, is our 80s theme night. So
we're going to keep it pretty general, so don't be too concerned. It's going to be music. It's going to be movies. It's going to be general current events. We're not digging too deep. Me and Doug are going to sit down and write it, so you can trust that it's not going to be, who's that Pokemon?
Yep. Also, Pokemon,
We got you.
Pokemon came out in the 90s, so you're good.
Hey, you're fine.
All right, we're gonna end this stream. We'll be back in a couple minutes, so sit tight in the stream. Do not leave. We will be back. Join our Discord if you want to play. It's gonna be great. All right, thank you all for joining. We will catch you all later. Goodbye. Actually, I'm gonna go to
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna go to the Be Right Back screen.